New hooks fits. Yeah, is that something you're gonna get into now that you're Big Ten? You're gonna just nasty style coming to the game?
Ooh,
Because like dub shot, you're probably just
Well,
doing
that's
hard hat, full tuck, jeans.
No, yeah, I had some of the worst. I gotta up my game.
Welcome back to Pucks in Deep, episode number 68 here. I'm your co-host, Connor Thellman.
and I'm your co-host, James Murray.
Ooh, what a pod we got here.
Yeah, we got our first in-person, he's in the stew, podcast, episode number 68 of Pucks in Deep, like you mentioned. Max Johnson, just fresh out of the transfer portal.
Big old Johnson.
He's heading into Badger country here. That's right. He's going to, as you're going to find out later in the pod, he's got
some shoes to fill.
He's got some shoes to fill, and you'll see what we mean later by that.
So yeah, we got Max in studio here, first time ever. It's crazy how much nicer it is to flow. Forget about Zoom University. Having somebody, a D1 athlete in front of you, they can actually, pick away a little bit. Maybe we had Brandon Kruse give us some inside information.
We did.
Touch on.
I'm not gonna lie, we did.
Yeah, make sure you stick around for that interview. What a beauty. But we're recording this on Monday, the 17th here. Not a whole lot has happened. The biggest news I would say is Maine kind of making a play at the Hockey East, taking away. They're like, UMass won. Why don't we just rip away Ben Barr, the associate head coach? I'm just surprised they didn't go D Mike. He probably turned him down.
Fun fact. Ben Barr did cut the championship net and throw it to me in the stands at the Frozen Four, so I could give it to Pops.
Yep.
That was pretty cool.
People forget.
They do forget, and those are the deeds that, I expect a full tour of Maine. I want apparel. I want everything for doing that for you. But
we already have the
congrats
inside.
on the national championship, and congrats on the new head coaching job, Ben Barr.
Maine is back.
Maine's back,
They're
and they got
officially
the new facility coming. Pat Shea is out, but he's an alum. He's an alum now, and with that YouTubing money,
so is Ed. Ed Trailmarks. They got some young guys there. They kind of started coming back. What was their goal? He had 70 saves that one game. I think they still lost, but they got some young guys they can build on. Ben Barr, probably the best recruiter in college hockey, or one of them.
And I think if anyone, if they're trying to get a goalie, I think they had Swayman. He's doing pretty well. So another recruiting piece there. Maine's got it coming.
Just that barn already. You want to play for Maine. So
exactly.
College hockey's better.
Jays too. Great student section, the Naked Five. But Maine's got it all now.
Yeah,
so
that was exciting news there. Otherwise, kind of just NHL playoffs are getting going here. Caulfield doesn't play tonight, right?
Tomorrow night.
So
Tuesday night. Yep.
So we've had some that Nick Dowd game winner, little college hockey preview there.
Who was the other guy? Paul Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Islanders there. Big win for them, and for the Wild last night. Our boy Nico Stern played well, didn't score, but big win for the Wild. So.
He was all over. He was getting pucks deep.
Yeah, we got
and that's really all you ask.
Home with a home ice advantage. Minnesota's coming home for, I think it's Thursday or Friday night. I can't know off the top of my head for their game here.
Yeah,
first playoff game in Minnesota in a long time. So it's been 2 years. I'm juiced for that. And
surprised ECH doesn't have their own booth.
It's just sweet at the X. Yeah, it's
we really should.
Nico.
We should greet the fans when they come in. That's what they want to see. Is ECH.
Just a banner.
Yeah.
I think we should say drop the puck or whatever. You know how they say that at the X?
Yeah.
That should be ECH's spot. First playoff
game.
Just get Minnesota
instead of saying
going.
Drop the puck, or just saying Pucks in Deep.
Pucks in Deep.
And you get the fans are just loving it. Tarps off.
Tarps
going. We just rip assault in front of everybody. 20,000 fans going nuts, or 7,000, whatever they allow in that building.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Playoff hockey is back, and it's just good to watch. We just ended with the tournament, but now we got the NHL playoffs. It doesn't get any better than that.
Well, and it's kind of going so fast. There was a regular season game the same weekend.
Before last night there was another one.
It's just nonstop playoff hockey for the next month here.
Yeah.
So 2 months, maybe month and a half. So look everywhere. There's going to be a college player going off. Hopefully Caulfield maybe just take it easy, since we don't need it. The shoes are already big enough for our boy Max to fill.
He goes and wins him a cup. Max just
poor Max. Yeah. So,
I love how he broke. Never mind. We're gonna save that.
Yeah. But, we're gonna save the breaking news so people know. Have more incentive. Not that they wouldn't listen to it anyways, but yeah. Max, what a guest there, and I can't wait to see him in Wisconsin. That's a lot of people entering the portal, like we mentioned. Bowling Green kind of all went their separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
And I think obviously he had a good number of players that were obviously very, very talented at Bowling Green. But that being said, still 122 points. 120 points is 122.
Yeah, with a shadow to make it 123.
Regardless, that's a lot of points, and now you're going to a more offensive league. and he's going to be a bigger body. I think he's going to be a crucial piece in Wisconsin if they want to win next year. It's
less physical, so he's got more room to skate with the puck without getting hit every 2 seconds, like you mentioned.
Yep, exactly.
Like the dub shot. You're not worried about, some guy from Mankato dropping the mitts or Northern Michigan, running in numbies.
Yep. So it's going to be a faster league, I'd say, but I think he's going to, do well there, and I'm excited to see what he does with the Badgers there. So
same. Like we kind of joked around before this. We're going from just riding Michigan high. Still think they're going to be at the top of the Big Ten with the Gophers, but I mean, we forget about Wisconsin, who was right there to take the Big Ten. Obviously, losing Weisbach, Holloway, and Caulfield. Well, Helton Bice. I mean, they're losing a lot of guys. But they're getting a big old Max Johnson. I think that's all they really need.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. Also getting Jared Moe, new starting tendy.
Oh yeah.
People forget about that.
Yeah,
just yank that out of the head.
I mean, it'll be a battle for a job there, I'm sure. The goalies will, but yeah. So I don't know. A lot to look forward to though.
Plus, I mean, they still got Rides. People forget. Rides is there.
He's there.
He's gonna be getting them deep. Maybe what if it's Rides and Johnson?
Same line. Yeah.
Ooh, and Nashawn. Just freaking package that in. I don't know. I'm just giving you ideas, Granado. You bouncing them.
Yeah, we don't have the hair that you got, but yeah, we're here for ideas.
I'll go in for a high five. You give me a knock. Whatever we do, we'll figure it out. But yeah, what an episode. We're just living our best lives here, and I think James is going to help everybody live their best lives through our sponsor. Who's that, James?
DraftKings. Yeah.
Tell me about it. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, you're going to want to download the DraftKings app now and use promo code THPN for your shot at millions of dollars in total prizes throughout the week. That's promo code THPN to get a shot at millions of dollars in total prizes. Only at DraftKings. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
Dude, clean.
That was clean. And
that's a wrap. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Here is Max Johnson. And we got the first guest in studio. We got former Bowling Green cheat code and current Wisconsin Badger. That's right. We got Max Johnson in studio. Max, how are you?
I'm good. I don't know if the cheat code is the right phrase to use, but I'll take it.
Depends who you ask. If you ask Kruse, probably not.
Yeah.
We'll have to see there. But pumped to have you here.
What's your thoughts of the studio?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I do. I was
it's huge.
Are we missing
pleasantly
anything?
surprised when I saw this.
We are missing a BG jersey, but we do have the Badger jersey, and that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to get you a BG one at some point.
Yeah. Scooter?
Yeah, seriously.
Come on, man.
Like, I need to get off his ass.
Also say
he needs to get off his ass. He's been grinding forever.
Scoots. I mean, this is the cleanest I've ever seen the studio in like the last 4 months. So
yeah. Thanks for doing that for me, boys.
You're in good hands here. Yeah. Well, I don't even think it was James, right?
No, it was a girl.
Yeah. There you go.
Here we go.
But yeah, we're looking good. I mean, let's just touch on, the off season here, entered the transfer portal. What was that experience like, kind of getting back into the recruiting process, as a senior?
It was wild. I kind of told my coach I want to go elsewhere and develop elsewhere. And then I put myself in the portal, obviously. And within the first 20 minutes, I got my first phone call. And nice. It was different because when I was first getting recruited to college, I had like maybe 3 teams looking at me. So it was below par, the amount of calls I got afterwards. So, I mean, it was a different experience. It was a unique experience for me because I'd never been in that place before. But I definitely, it was definitely a pleasure to talk to all the coaches. I listened to what they had to say and ultimately made the decision to go to Wisconsin. So.
Feel like the hot girl on campus. Back, you're like, phone's just blowing up 20 minutes in.
It's crazy because there's 10 of us that went in the portal. So just getting asked about, every single coach asked me about what's he doing or why'd you guys leave and all this stuff. And I was like, I mean, I guess you're going to have to ask them.
Right. So, yeah. Doesn't really involve you.
Yeah.
Right back into it though was like telling coach you're gonna leave, like going to your parents knowing you fucked up or something. Like was it the same feeling that?
Well, it's not that you fucked up.
Well, like but you're like when you break the window at home or something, you gotta go tell mom or dad when they come home. Like was it that same feeling? Like shit, I do not want to do this.
Yeah. It was definitely hard telling him that because I mean I'd been with them for 4 years and I had a long conversation with my parents and my advisor about it.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was the right decision to develop more, and I committed for 4 years at BG, and same with all the other guys that went into the portal. And I stayed there because there was a class, I think it was our freshman year, the seniors, they had a class of 10 and they went down to 4. So like the fact that we all stayed there said a lot, and we were just so close that I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be the same because they couldn't keep all of us. So I think he was only wanting like a couple guys back, and one of them, Sam Craigs, he's staying there because it just made sense for him. But yeah, it was difficult. I called him. He had a couple of meetings with me beforehand, and called him later in that day, and just kind of said I wanted to move on. And things were a bit weird for a couple of weeks, but I think things will start to die down.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
Were you like one of the first ones?
I was the second one. Eric Dobb was the first one in the portal.
Yeah.
So
that makes he kind of broke the ice a little bit.
Yeah.
It's weird. I mean, a lot of guys around college have left this year, but let's end on a high note in Bowling Green. Obviously, well, not the way you want to end the season, but just Bowling Green in general. What was your favorite memory of playing there?
I mean, even though COVID kind of screwed us over, just the low. I heard Cruiser say it, the low ceiling and the metal ceiling. The fans were insane. Like, it was so fun playing in like a playoff game where it's packed barn and you couldn't even hear yourself think because it was so loud. Yeah. And then obviously the boys got shut them out because they made home away from home so much easier to live. And I mean, it was definitely hard. I barely got to see my family unless they came to games. So they played a huge part in that. But yeah, I mean, I committed there because I was offered opportunity, and a lot of places, especially like the Big Ten or any other major league, it's kind of hard to get that first step in opportunity as a freshman.
Right.
So I chose BG because I was offered opportunity right at the get go, and it was just a blessing in disguise, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were solid. I was at the Bemidji State, but I know, you guys were solid, tough team to play. Now, like you said, jumping to the Big Ten, are you ready for just a new pace of play? Kind of, more offensive league it's known for.
Less fighting.
Less fighting.
Yeah. I mean, I think I am.
Less 5-minute majors to kill.
That got to be tough. But even though I didn't really kill that much, me and Kruse are kind of the last guys to be called. We only went out there in 4-on-4, but I mean, it's arguably a more skilled league, and it kind of fits my skill set more than bumping bodies. I'm not the biggest guy. I don't like to hit that much.
Yeah.
If I have to, I will. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I've always wanted to be a Badger. My dad played football there. My mom and my sister went there, and it's just always been in my blood. So yeah, I mean, I've watched a lot of Big Ten games. They seem like they have a lot of time with the puck, so that's kind of my game style. So I'm excited to start that.
Is there a place out of any Big Ten school with now it's going to be fans next year that you want to visit the most, other than Wisconsin that should be playing at? But
I've had a dream, playing at Mariucci, just because I've been to Gopher games growing up, and even though I was a Badger fan, it's just the fan or the crowds that they used to get.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of died down, obviously, but it's insane, and just that big rink, and obviously a lot of family can come watch me now instead of traveling 12 hours.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
That's huge.
So, I mean, Gophers, I think Michigan's a sweet barn.
Yeah,
we were talking about Yost last week.
Yeah, I played at OSU for BG, and they didn't really get that many fans.
Yeah,
but I guess it was because BG was coming in. We were kind of under the radar, but yeah, I guess those two were probably I'm most excited for.
Well, not to derail you, but you grew up a Wisconsin fan?
Yeah.
You're not a Packer fan, are you?
We can move on from that.
Just had a touch on. All right.
No, I grew up Wisconsin sports fans. Like,
that's fair.
Yeah.
Besides baseball, I don't really care about baseball. Twins, I care about. I want them to win.
You know they're gonna let you down.
See, that's the thing. And now that Rodgers is leaving, like.
You think he's going?
I think he's going.
Yeah.
Well, we just signed Blake Bortles.
The boat.
And some other guy I've never heard of. So
yeah, no, it's
and you got Jordan Love.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
We'll give you Kirk Cousins, I swear.
Yeah, you could.
I don't want
one
Kirk
of
Cousins.
These guys.
You just as a backup, we'll even pay for a salary to be on your team.
What are you saying? Rodgers goes to Minnesota?
I would love him.
No, he's gonna do 1 year on the Jets like Favre did. Then he'll come.
I think
get to his senses.
I think Spielman and Ziggy would gladly go in and paying Cousins full contract just to put him on another team.
Yeah,
just so we can pick him off and take him to the end.
Spielman's an asshole.
I play with his son.
Oh, really?
In lacrosse. Yeah, JD. He's a good kid.
Sure. Good to know.
Spielin's a great guy. Like I was saying. Straight shooter.
Have we got into Kruse's questions?
No.
Do we want to?
Do we jump into that?
I think we got to, yeah.
Did he give you any, before we ask any of those questions, did he give you any tips? Because we did have him on the pod a full year ago now?
Yeah, it's
before we were filming.
Season. Yeah. I just kind of asked him if I should shout anybody out. And he's like, yeah, go ahead.
Well, do you want to shout anyone out? This is your time to shout out.
BG Boys.
BG Boys.
I know you're probably listening. Specifically 925, the house that we all lived at. A bunch of us seniors. Miss you boys. And then future teammates at Wisconsin, and then anybody else that helped me get to where I'm at today.
We got I'm not gonna snap. Ryder Donovan on Snap. Another interview. Current Badger. Ryder. Nice. He's already laughing. But I forgot where I was gonna go with it. We gotta dive into Kruse.
Let's jump into him. So I think you saw. Should we start with the one that you already saw with?
Yeah,
you saw earlier.
Seatbelt on quick.
So Kruse said you got to ask him about his favorite food. If he says anything but Panera and Domino's, he's lying.
Was that yeah?
I mean, how much are you ordering? Like DoorDash, we talking here? Because it's been clutch
with this whole COVID thing, right? I just went down a bad hill, and I was ordering Panera left and right. Whenever we had a weekend out, Domino's is like it was a for sure thing. So it was funny for our senior night. Our juniors kind of made shirts for us. I'm looking around for mine, and I see a Domino's logo. I'm like, okay, well, it's gotta be mine. And it was just the most obvious thing ever.
Was it just a Domino's tee?
They we got a plain white tee.
Yep.
And then they drew Domino's logo on it, and then they turned it around and did some other stuff like quotes or whatever, or about me,
like some stuff that can't be repeated,
like chubby, and which is true. But like I need to stop. It's getting bad. But Panera, like when I was in the spring, when I was before coming home, I would order Panera like almost every day.
Panera, I think Domino's is that might help put on some pounds. But Panera sounds healthy.
Yeah.
Like that's what I would argue.
Domino's was a bad choice.
They'll get you.
And it's just too good after the bars, but
I think we should hide this clip from Granado. Just give him a chance coming in. He's like, this guy's just been eating.
I've seen him. I've been to his house. So
oh shit!
Can you imagine if he had Domino's on the table?
I was sucking in as hard as I could when I was over there.
You should come in first day just repping your Domino's tea.
Well, I was asking the boys there because I know like Roman Deshawn and Tark Baker and all those guys.
Roman?
And Shay.
There you go.
I was like, what's the body fat test here? And they said not to worry about it. I'm like,
because none of them have body fat.
I'm like, dude, I'm looking at you and looking at me. Something's wrong. Like they might make it just for me if they're smart.
He's gonna implement the change.
You're like, boys, I'm here for 1 year. Just cut me some slack.
See, yeah, I know.
Trying to get some dubs.
Hopefully they do, but they have a good strength guy that I first thing I said to him, I want you to mess me up. Like I was like, because BG, like I tried to get in contact with a nutritionist, and that was that's a big part of, or was a big part of my recruiting. And they have a great nutritionist. Their trainer gets a lot of pros that come back. So that was probably the biggest part. Besides, I mean, my parents went there, and I've always been a Badger, so that was kind of a gimme. But
I mean, have you been working on now? Like you don't look like you look in playing shape now. Am I wrong?
Sucking in.
Yeah,
just kidding. No,
good black tea choice. You know.
I had to make sure I finished out my last junk food in Vegas, so I'm good now.
Okay. Just knock these out one by one.
Yeah,
get through the hard shit.
Might as well.
Okay.
Are you there?
Number 2, he wanted to know like why'd you switch to back tuck for your socks, and like do you idolize Kruse that much?
Fucking asshole. I just wanted to try it out.
Yeah.
Because like oh my god, his head's gonna get so big. I wanted to try it out because I when I would tape my shin pads, I feel like I'd go too heavy on the bottom, so I'd lose circulation. I feel like so my leg speed is just not there during a game. So when I started doing the just the top, like near the mid shin, I was like, oh, I might as well throw it in the back tuck because a couple of the guys on my team did it. Taylor Schneider was kind of giving me shit for it because he's like, Johnson, you do not do that. Like, please stop. And Cruiser thought I looked good in it, so I just kept it. But yeah, I think I'm a fully changed man with that stuff.
Now he's just saying that you're idolizing. That's a tough pivot.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he did give me a lot of my points, so I kind of have to.
You do have a lot of points, but come down to it next year. We got the Badgers and BC in the tournament. Who's winning that game?
I gotta go with us.
Yeah, you
got. I know their weaknesses now.
Yeah. What is Cruse's weakness? Let's on or off the ice, whatever it may be.
Even though I don't throw that much body, I'll give him one.
Okay.
Just to know I'm there.
Yeah. Need a little extra Panera before that.
Yeah, I will
lean into one.
I might even grab a cookie too. Get some extra sugar. Justin Wells, he's a cone. Skater on him any day. And he knows that. And Dop knows what I do, so that's gonna be interesting. But I don't know.
You just have to feed somebody else backdoor.
Yeah, we'll see.
Beat him. Okay.
I'll give Rome a backdoor tap, and he'll hate that one.
Ooh, is that a preview on the line?
No, I have no clue.
Well,
I have no clue.
Let's get to the third question here.
Hit him.
From Brandon Kruse, ask him the total number of hours he has spent on YouTube in his life.
A lot. That's like my number one thing for if I'm just sitting in my room, which I do sit in my room a lot. I'd spend hours, like I would get in the YouTube black hole.
What are you watching?
Is it, what's his name? Mario's
Yeah, you're watching Ferraro. He's youngest of plugs on YouTube. Him and Leno have their own channel.
John Leonard, Mario Ferraro. Yeah, check it out.
I watch some weird stuff.
We can
not like that. Not like that.
No.
Okay.
There's this group called the Sidemen. It's like a UK group. Yeah, they're pretty funny. Like KSI fought Logan Paul and all that stuff. He's
is he part of them?
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Ever watch Pucks in Deep on YouTube?
I have seen
use the views.
I have seen a couple clips.
Okay, all right, we'll take that.
I have.
That's something you'll have to watch your own. Just give your own episode a like. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that'll help.
Like, share,
comment for the algorithm.
Comment. Yeah, I'll do all the above, all the 9 yards.
Okay, that'll make you look good.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll help you out on the other end too. What about what is your top 5 bird? Do we got a falcon at number 1?
No, my number 1 will always stay blue-footed booby.
What the fuck is that?
You never see. Whenever I say that, nobody knows what it is. You got to look it up.
I thought is it from a movie?
It's insane.
Booby.
It's the coolest looking thing ever.
Up right now.
Oh shit!
Are you kidding?
It looks like a loon with blue feet.
Yeah.
And like a blue beak.
Okay.
Yeah,
Should I throw this around on camera?
Yeah, I mean, I'd put it on the screen right now, but
we'll get it on that.
Yeah, you'll edit it in. You'll edit it in.
It looks fucking goofy.
Are you gonna show me the fucking thing?
Yeah, I can edit it out. Well, do you want to see it?
I just want to see it now. I mean,
fucking New York Times is nailing me with. So this is.
Wow. Okay.
How neat is that?
Just when I thought I had my own perfect.
Well, do you know any facts about it, or you just like the way it fucking looks?
Well, first I like the name. The name's classic. And
reminds me of Booby Miles.
Yeah, I heard about it when I was in, I think, freshman year of high school. And
it's the coolest.
I think I did like a report on it or some shit. I don't know. And I've just always remembered that.
It's like
name.
back when you used to type boobs in a calculator. That kind of humor.
Boobless, yeah. Got us.
All right, so that's number 1. What do we got 2?
Justin Wells, also known as Pigeon. It's probably my number 2.
That's a solid 2.
The boys will like this one. Mallard.
It's a real handsome duck. Mallard. Okay, I'll get out of your hair.
Straight Mallard.
I don't know what started that, but Mallard Duck.
Okay.
They call you a mallard? Or
no, it's just an inside. I don't know. I don't even know what the inside is about it.
Okay.
All right.
And then
Falcon's still not
there. Falcon and
all right.
Just for those 3 boys, Eagle, Golden Eagle, whatever they are. I'll throw that in there too.
We'll go Eagle number 5.
But Blue-footed Booby's my
he's batting lead off.
My prize possession.
Learn some every day.
All day. Okay.
You got to be excited for Wisconsin though, because it's a pretty fun time there too.
Yeah, I mean,
not bad.
I've been there 2 nights and I want to stay there. Like I wish I was there for 4. But obviously, PG was a time and a half too. So.
Oh yeah. No matter where you go, you got the boys, and it doesn't matter where unless it is Fairbanks or Anchorage, you want to stay there for a while.
Yeah. I guess this is like out of left field. Is that the saying? Left field or right field?
Yeah.
One of those.
One of the fields. Did you ever meet Doc Emmerich?
I did
BG
not.
guy?
He came
That's
the
good. I like that.
the year prior. He came to like the anniversary game against Mercyhurst.
Okay.
So I think all the guys met him there, but we never got a chance to. Sadly,
Shit, that's tough.
I know that would have been cool.
He did make. I remember he made a video for you guys like mid-season.
Yeah.
It was when you're on your burner, and I was like, God, Doc is just juiced on college hockey right
Yeah,
now. I thought he would come back and visit or something.
Yeah, I know. Then we shit the bed.
That would have been sick. Yeah. We don't have to get into that.
Yeah.
I thought about Doc out of nowhere. So I'm seeing playoff hockey in the background here.
Yeah.
You know, it's different without him calling it.
I know.
Like
So
just
much
doesn't feel
different.
the same.
Yeah, just not.
Or what do you think about NHL hockey moving to ESPN next year?
I love it.
That's gonna be huge.
Definitely good for the players. They'll make a lot more money. Salaries will
True.
go up.
Yep.
More viewership. More eyes on the game. Hopefully, it'll grow it a lot more. So,
And college hockey too.
but yeah, I think it's the best thing to happen to hockey since obviously I left ESPN a while ago. But
Yeah, since Puck's in deep.
well, yeah. I think you guys are the main reason for its growth. So,
Oh
There
yeah.
we go. Yep.
The NHL too. We're responsible for it.
Yep. Well, remember we tweeted that thing because there was like twice the amount of viewers or something for this Frozen Four,
Oh, it's
and we said it was because we were in Pittsburgh, obviously.
yeah.
We came, we brought the banner.
How was that, by the way?
It was pretty
insane.
sick.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Like
we
there
had a
was,
fun time.
yeah, a lot of fans. The beers were a little bit overpriced, but they.
Oh,
hit.
I bet.
Like, you know, this year, hopefully, see you in Boston.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gonna
I
be in
know.
Boston
Hang out
this
with
year.
the fellas.
That'd be a fun one.
Can you imagine Wisconsin?
It is going to be a
Frozen
different
Four,
team, though.
Boston?
Obviously, Wisconsin losing a bunch of big guys, but what's the road around campus? You know, since I'm sure you're talking to the guys right now. Obviously, Caulfield gone and
Yep.
Miller gone.
Somebody's
all those
gotta
guys
fill those
past couple
shoes.
years.
Well, it's scary because I somehow got his number.
No,
Who
you're
is-
8.
Yep.
Oh shit! Breaking news.
So you got some big shoes to fill.
Big
there.
shoes. I just said big shoes to fill out of nowhere. He's like, yep.
Yeah. Well, I
Wait,
gave-
time out.
Yeah, I'm nervy.
You
Did he give you the blessing?
did.
of the
No,
number 8?
well, I was.
You know he's got like 4 goals in 5 games in the show right now.
Yeah, and 2 of them are OT winners.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, not bad.
And he's doing playoffs tomorrow night, his debut.
I was with.
Yeah.
They didn't retire his number?
That's the thing.
That's
I was at Granado's house with his brother, and we were watching the first game or the first overtime goal he scored.
Yep.
Now the whole time I was thinking like, this guy's number isn't in the rafters yet. He scored 30 and 31. Like, come on.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Yeah. Like, who am I?
you're taking
Maybe
the
they think
Hobies
you're gonna
number
fill-
right
Like, yeah. Like, who the hell is Max Johnson? Like, number
They
8.
own it though.
I know. That's why. Yeah, I know. But it's
I mean, it's not too. The season hasn't started yet, so you could still change it. I would. Have you
well,
said
it's
anything?
either 8 or 15, and I'm like a even number guy.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
they got enough money to figure out another number. They can.
They
stick
don't have
on a
any
new
other
number.
even number they can give you.
Well, I picked.
What if you rock just 00?
So that'd be sick.
Beefy, beefy center out
That
there.
jersey would be huge on me, probably.
Yeah. Sick.
So I gave 3 numbers. I gave 6, 9, and 8.
I don't hate 6. What's wrong with 6?
Well,
It's not a.
So
forward number.
6.
It's,
I was in high school, so that's the only reason why. And I've been 16 my whole life, but obviously Tark Baker, the captain, 16. I don't want to take that from him.
Mhm.
9. Probably, I mean, Linus is nasty.
yeah.
Also
Either
big
way,
shoes.
like
Yeah, it was
It's like
it was
you're
a-
damned if you do, damned
It was a
if you don't.
50-50 lose-lose situation. So,
Yeah.
because I think a D got number 6, which you said is a D number. Which
it is a D
true.
number.
yeah,
and
yeah,
most
it's
my
true.
roommate was 6'2", Jay Dickman. You know Dickman, don't you?
Yeah, the guy. Does he have 3 kids now?
He's got.
Does he have any?
He has
Not that we know of.
his girlfriend has a kid, but that
Oh,
kid lived
gee,
in
I
my
didn't
house.
even know that.
I lived with Dickie.
Oh,
and
did
then
you?
Kyle Bauman and TJ Rue. So if you know any of those guys, but
Yeah, that guy scared the shit out of me.
yeah, he was yeah.
The men amongst boys out there, probably divorced man.
Is he gonna listen to this? you
Oh
think?
yeah, I'm gonna send him.
I mean, yeah, I'm scared of him. So
We tried to have him on for a pot, him and Kyle Bauman.
It was
and
so just bad.
let's
It
just
was
say
legal.
Dickie was like, it was. I had to cut the whole thing. I was like, James, we can't use this. And like we try to like ask him like get back on a tangent, and then he would just go off. Like it was.
I'm sure he's a
Uh,
beauty. I've never
yeah,
met him.
nicest
It was a
guy.
great time.
He's
I was
Yeah.
like,
Just a big teddy bear.
he's a big
Yeah.
teddy bear. Shout out to him and Wichita Thunder and I think they're going to the playoffs right now. The East Coast League is, but
is there playoffs in the East Coast League?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
think
third in the
there
team in
is, bro.
points right now. He's got like 40 points.
Speaking of
this
that, I got to give a shout out to Freddie Letourneau.
Okay.
Pensacola Ice Flyers. They just
There you go.
won a championship. I don't know if it was the league or the is the whole season still going on?
I have no idea this year.
I know
that I'm just following
the
the
A
NHL.
doesn't have playoffs because
They
of
don't?
COVID, so I don't think
The Coast should
I don't
have
think the
it.
Coast would then.
They
Maybe
just
not.
they won a
more
championship and they
gritty.
got a trophy. So
Maybe that's
whatever
it.
that was.
Okay.
Good job, Fred.
Good job.
Hope you like my $5 Venmo.
God, I need the Caps to score here, but they're pressuring them.
Yeah.
This is a good game.
I mean, Swayman's not in, so you got good odds here.
What do we got? 1-1 in the Preds game, Hurricanes. But next question. We got to get back on track here a little bit.
Yeah, well, there's one thing I
That
want to
was
touch
good. We have some
on.
good clips already. I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy with how this pod's going.
that was good. I can't believe you got number 8, bro.
Yeah, back to that. Number 8, bro.
Well, the first when I heard that, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Who told you? Who told you had 8?
The assistant coach. I got an email. We got an email with all the new guys coming in and like the numbers that were given. And I was scrolling down and I see Max Johnson and I see 8. And I'm like,
did you think it was a mistake? You're just like,
They're fucking with me, right?
Well,
I'm
it
a
was
new guy.
yeah. I don't know.
Do we got we can DM him or something and figure it out.
hey, I would just own it. Like, I mean, you have over like 123 points, I think.
22. I've been given a ghost by some reporters, so
we'll say 123. Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
that sounds better. So I'll
counting.
take that.
Yeah, that's more than Cole had. Did he play 2 years? Sure, but still,
would he have
more
gotten,
than he
would he have gotten 200 if you played 4? Probably
for debate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if he stays healthy, he might top 300. But yeah, that was.
That's
I would just leave it at that.
But you heard it here first, folks.
He's too good. He's too good.
Yeah, he is.
It's not fair.
One thing that you might match up with him is, and I don't want to jump into the stat sheet too early, but I don't know if I should chirp Bowling Green's website. But according to Bowling Green, guess how many block shots you had last year?
You're gonna come with the
probably 0.
They gave you 4.
Really?
But 4 in 24 games?
Yeah, that's not my style of play.
No? Okay. But I think it was like 19 your freshman year, and it just slowly I saw it just.
Oh, really? I got 9. Wow.
I guess 19, 17.
I prove myself to the team.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's like, all right, I got 100 points, and I'm not getting in front of anything anymore.
He's like, I got so much Panera and Domino's in me, I can't.
Yeah, I couldn't move.
Take one.
I would think that I would block more shots with my weight, but my size.
All right. Well,
how small I am.
You owned up to it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you asked. He's sitting right next to you this time. He's not over Zoom.
I'm
he can throw you through the locker.
Yeah, I'm still scared. Don't trust this face.
I'm a teddy bear. I stay away from scrums.
Let's get off from Badger talk here for a second. But you grew up in Minnesota. Talk about Minnesota high school hockey and your experience there at Lakeville.
It was unbelievable.
Lakeville North.
Clarify, sorry. The number of connections and friendships I've made just go unnoticed, and those are the closest bonds that I've had.
Right.
And that the team that we wanted, it was the closest besides my senior class or even my team at BG. It was the closest I've ever been with the team.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just nice to see everyone flourish and everyone go their separate ways in college and succeed. So especially Palings were a big part of it. Jack Sadek, Angel Davila was playing, and just all the other guys that went D1 and hopefully aspiring to be professional athletes someday. It's crazy. I wish them the best of luck, and I'm following all of them. And yeah, that team was something special.
I mean, you guys were insane. It was just like not even fair. Is that Tyler Nanny? Did I just watch Tyler?
Is he in a commercial?
He's in the commercial. God damn it!
Who's he playing for now?
I don't know.
I got a funny story about him actually.
How the fuck did he just get on this commercial?
Let's jump into Tyler Nanny.
So he probably hates my guts for this, but so his senior year, my sophomore year, we were playing them in the championship.
Yep.
And we were getting our asses kicked. It was the final score was 8-2. But I think it was can't remember if it was the end of second or beginning of third. He hit me from behind, but I kind of milked it a bit.
It.
Yeah, and I got him a 15-minute on his last game of his senior year. So that's that's all I want to say about that. I feel bad.
Have you guys made up since?
No, I don't even think he knows who I am. To be honest with you.
Well, you don't know who he is either. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We move on.
Yep.
You got him 15 minutes.
Bygones are bygones. You know? Yeah. Now you're wearing number 8 for Wisconsin.
Yeah. Hopefully I played there last year. That would look a lot more better, but oh, here it is.
That does look pretty bad though from the photo. Like I believe it.
Just milking it.
I was close enough to the boards to make it not look.
Nanny, how dare you?
No, I'm sorry. I don't want any bad blood between us, even though I haven't really talked to you that much. But
you guys never played when he was on the Gophers? You never
No.
played against him? Shit.
No.
Damn, that's weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But
Yeah, the only Big Ten teams we played were Notre Dame and OSU and Michigan State my freshman year. But other than that, we just kind of stayed within the region.
So you never even played Wisconsin, huh?
What's your favorite place you played at in college, other than Bowling Green?
Obviously Mankato is huge because family can come, and obviously I'm biased. I'm from here, but
it is nasty though. It's all the fans just
that rink is really nice.
But with full capacity, probably Tech. Their fans are insane.
Yeah. That's one we got to go to this year for sure.
Yeah,
make our way to Michigan.
Hopefully, there's full capacity because
there should be. There better be.
Yeah,
but
I'm getting sick of it.
I mean, even the Kohl Center when we were there to shoot the game day experience video at Wisconsin, what was it last year? 2 years ago, obviously. 2 years ago, but that was insane too. Obviously, they're playing the Gophers, but it was packed.
I mean, I'm excited for those
the
games.
The lower bowl was packed. Most of the upper deck had fans, so it was loud too. It was just a good time. Yeah. And then after is KK, of course, and that's a good time. But
oh shit.
Yeah, man, just Wisconsin in general just has that kind of rep as a party school, but obviously a great hockey team the past couple of years. Is there anything like you're trying to add to the team's roster like right now? Any particular skill?
I'm hoping to bring some grittiness from the dub chop.
I love it
because that's
there
like the whole league is just you have zero time with the puck.
Yeah, yep.
So hopefully I can bring some of that, and I mean, hopefully I'll have enough time with the puck this year so I can actually make plays other than getting hit 9 out of 10 times with it. So, and I won't have Cruiser to just give the puck to skate all the way down the ice and score. So,
but
I'll have a lot more of those guys.
Well, you're that guy now because you're wearing number 8. So
yeah. I mean,
give it to yourself.
Thank God I'm back tucking because I gotta look the part.
Everyone's gonna be like, Cole's still here.
Yeah. He looks kind of different. He's gotten bigger.
This guy's gone to Domino's once or twice.
Panera must be his favorite restaurant.
The Domino's under tea? I'm like, shit.
Does an interview with just the Domino's tea.
Well, I did want to ask when we were on the high school, John, like, do you remember playing Jefferson at all? That's where we're from, and you guys just pumped us almost every time.
I do. We always played them in like I think it was a holiday tournament in
is that in the
St. Louis Park? Yeah, St. Louis Park. We always played them, and they gave us fights sometimes.
Sometimes, never a win though.
It was never. Yeah, well, it's like Huntsville.
Even playing Lakeville North my whole life growing up, I'd never beat you guys or Edina.
Hold on, he just said it's like Huntsville.
Well, because Huntsville, like they're sneaky. Like they can stay with you.
Yeah,
like their record does not do them justice.
And they got nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have nothing to lose. They go balls to the wall every shift. Like this Wood kid on their team.
Connor Wood.
Connor Wood.
He's my favorite player.
He's the biggest.
Besides you.
He's the biggest instigator. Yeah, thanks. He's the biggest instigator, which is something they need because, I mean, knowing our team or BG, we were heavy on penalties.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it was just the perfect.
Some guys more than others.
Yeah.
Not going to name names.
No. Oh, that's all I'll say.
Why?
It's just an ongoing joke.
It's an ongoing joke that we throw Colin under the bus or anything.
When we had Driscoll on, he had a couple jokes.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, if there's one guy to bet on.
I'm not going to name names, but we all know who we're talking about.
That was pretty funny.
He's a funny kid. I love Will Cullen. He was one of my closest guys. We're friends there.
Dude, he's nasty.
I wouldn't go into the corner with him. I mean, he's got a rep. He's got a reputation.
Was it because of that Cato hit?
Yeah, it was. I mean, didn't he have 3 ejections this year or no?
Somewhere in that ballpark.
I want to say
know.
3.
I think that just adds to your greatness. Like no one wants to play against Tom Wilson or any of those guys, Reeves, any of those guys that are.
Well, he does that, and then there's
not like he's a dirty player,
like walking it in from the blue line and sniping too. So he's just like all over the place. That's my favorite part.
He was a wild card. Like he could do stuff that I've never seen him do in practice. So he would just pull out in a game. I'm like, what the hell? Where'd that come from? I mean, he's a filthy player. Miami's gonna have a lot of fun using him.
He's got nasty hands for the dub shot. Like you just don't see that.
Yeah, I know. It's literally dump the puck in, pucks in deep.
There it is,
and hit someone from behind or cause a fight in front of the net.
See, that's options though. That's a variety.
Yeah.
You know, that'll get you places.
And I was always standing outside that. So watching it happen.
You and Kruse are just sitting back on the bench.
We're talking about the next.
You must have had some pretty fresh legs this season, quite a few times.
Yeah.
Well, talking about fights in front of the net here, but what do you think? There's a place in college hockey for fights? Like, do you think there's ever a day where we go to Visors and it's like juniors and it's like
people are throwing?
See, I don't know. I've touched on this topic a lot with like my buddies, and I mean, I think we should go to Visors.
Yeah.
But it's just like all the injuries that happen and the
it's
money.
Insurance thing.
Yeah, the insurance is.
But like
just
we had Colby Cohen on, he's like, man, it protects the game because no one's getting.
Yeah, people are more
from behind.
People are people are more aware.
You don't want Jay Dickman coming after you. 6'6" on skate, like he will ruin you.
I'd quit hockey. I would just give him the puck. That guy's a scary man.
How big is he? He's
6'6", ginger beard, just
he's like 7'8" on skates.
Yeah, he
seems
massive. But
he's from Minnesota too, right?
Yep, St. Paul.
Yeah,
St. Paul area. So yeah, no, it's I just think it's interesting. I think it would draw more like. Tell me a drunk student's not going to want to come to a college hockey game to see a fight, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd just be packed. It'd
be the crowds would definitely grow.
The crowds would grow, man.
And like people got mad at us when we post because I think we had the most WCHA coverage besides like, I mean, WCHA would only throw it on YouTube and wouldn't fucking show it anywhere.
Yeah.
And then we'd take it, post it on Twitter, and like some fans would be like, this is all you throw out. I'm like, this is getting views right now.
Yeah, whatever works.
Yeah, I'm like, people are going, like, Mankato got in a fight like every weekend. We're like, we're going to show it.
We're going to show it.
You know, like, they're top 10, why not?
Yeah. Those guys are old.
They are.
Very old.
Yeah, they like to throw their weight around
They do a good job of recruiting, though.
They do. As long as you're winning games, I don't care. I mean, it's legal limit. You're not 37 out there.
Stupid how many games they win.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, though. Obviously, a new conference for Bowling Green and Mankato with the CCHA. What are your thoughts on that? A new conference? You think it's going to make it more competitive?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the travel to Alaskas are a big benefit to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because, I mean, those travels got to be a lot.
Yeah, when you're in school and then...
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a lot on the body.
Like I said before, the first time you go there, it's cool because you see the mountains and stuff, and you just get a picture of like the atmosphere and the environment around there. But
get a nice postcard to send home.
Yeah.
You know, all the good stuff.
Buy your sister some or whatever it is. But I mean, Huntsville. I mean, it was fun going down there. I didn't necessarily like their ice.
Yeah,
it was kind of like sandpaper.
I bet. It's just like it's
gritty.
Yeah, but
this is not good. Folks.
I think St. Thomas is a good addition. They've gotten a lot of. I think they've committed a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Sofo.
Sofo. Hopefully.
Told me from North Dakota. I think they're gonna get plenty. Like that campus is beautiful. Obviously, it's a private school.
Yeah.
It's gonna. I can't wait to see that rivalry with the Gophers, St. Thomas and the Gophers. It's too close together.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna give it a couple years. They'll get up there.
Is St. Thomas in like a tournament with them this upcoming year?
Yeah, that got
the
posted.
Minnesota Classic or whatever,
or
whatever it's called.
Be interesting. I don't know. Like I thought LIU would be terrible this year, and they weren't good by any means, but they held their own.
They never got like blew out. Maybe like one game,
a couple of games, I think. But other than that,
I mean, they're in most of them.
Do you think you're gonna see more teams join college hockey in the next, like, let's say 5 years? How many teams do you think will join?
I think
we got Lindenwood too coming.
Yeah,
right?
Lindenwood.
That's next year though.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, 2022.
Next year.
Yep.
I've been seeing a lot of Illinois.
Dude, Illinois got a
like those.
If you're a Big Ten, Iowa too. Why not? You guys got nothing going on.
Yeah, and they have all the money in the world to start one.
From your football and basketball programs, just racking like,
true. I don't. And the Big Ten needs more. I mean, only 7 teams. Like,
I know. They all have big campuses that'll attract a lot of Euros and whoever might else want to be part of a big school. And even playing in Big Ten, like the competition's just well above par, and everyone's very good in that league. So it's kind of hard not to say no to that.
Yeah, I see Iowa and Illinois for sure adding a team soon.
I hope so.
Same with those big football schools down south though. Like obviously it's down south, but
it was straight up Bama.
At least you want Bama, just like Texas.
That'd be interesting.
Even Texas, like why not? The Stars do well.
If you have a pro rink, I mean, not that you should play in it because it's not gonna. I mean, it's college hockey. You're not gonna sell 20,000 every night, but if you can support a pro team, why not? Get your like
college
team going. Yeah.
Well, because I mean, this is professional, but when Vegas first went to Vegas, like the amount of license plates and bumper stickers I've seen of Vegas is absurd.
Yeah,
there's a huge following there, and I think it's just because it's new and they don't really have professional sports. And they're good. Yeah.
So you're seeing, I mean, that's huge. That's
can
huge
definitely work in
hockey in general, though.
Market. I guess one other question I just thought of now from seeing the side angle. You used to have some serious lettuce back at Lakeville North. Are we getting back to those days at all, or are we just staying?
Because Granado will slick it back.
Yeah, Granado came out with like a legit moly last season.
Yeah,
and it kind of carried. Yeah, the
I saw that. So after senior year of high school, I had it for the majority of the time in juniors. And then
I saw that too.
Halfway through juniors, I kind of cut it because I was sick of it. And then had short hair freshman, sophomore, even halfway through junior year. And I decided I wanted to try it out again.
Yeah.
Realized I hated it, how much I hated it and why I stopped doing it.
Is it just too much to deal with?
It's just, my hair does not. So my hair used to grow forward, but then I wore a hat every day for a summer when I slept and formed a colic to go backwards.
Oh, okay, that's dedication.
Dedication, man.
Well, because for the tournament, like the all hockey air team, I wanted.
So it paid off. Like it was definitely worth it.
And I just it's just way too long. Like we couldn't wear hats when we worked out, so it'd always be getting in my hair or in my face, and
it's time to go.
Yeah,
it's time for a change.
And that's just extra weight I did not need on myself.
Well, I will say that the player you're replacing, number 8, Caulfield, he had some lettuce this season. Fans are going to be like, that's a different look.
Yeah.
So maybe that's another reason to bring it back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, maybe it can be in a video. I don't know. I do have a plan to once COVID is not a thing, so hopefully this season, but just on a Friday, go with the player to class, morning skate if it's there. And to the rink, there's following all day long. Obviously, you got pregame nap and shit. We'll just leave them alone. But I think that'd be cool to have cameras follow one player.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Even going to class, sitting in the back row, and coach is like, "You got to sit in the front row." But it'd just be funny as shit. You know what I mean? But I think that's the stuff. That's the content that people want to see because you can't. There's no other way to see that. No one's got a GoPro attached to them during the game day. But I think the plan is to do that, and if we can do it in the NHL, copy it. Here's a college game day to NHL game day, how it differs. I think that would be good content. I don't know.
Especially,
we got to figure out a school to do it, or be nasty. And
I think the Big Ten schools would be the best because we were talking with. I'm already blanking. Who was our guest last? Thomas Bordelot of Michigan, and we're just like, he's gross. What's the apparel like for you? He's like, 5 pairs of shoes. You get about
how excited are you? You're not on the Dog Shop budget anymore. You got Wisconsin.
It's new merch, baby.
New merch.
I know.
It's the only reason he went Big Ten.
That's the only reason.
And the flights. Are you excited to be on a nice plane?
Yeah. Just looking. I've been friends with Roman on Snapchat for a while. And just seeing his stories of. I don't even know if he does it anymore, but when he first went, he would always take pictures of the plane. I mean, we when we went to the tournament, we took kind of what Big Ten takes.
Yeah.
And it was super nice. And if it was like that all the time, I'd love traveling. But we have a sleeper bus, or we had a sleeper bus, and
makes you more gritty.
Yeah. But this year, we only could bring enough guys so the freshmen couldn't sleep on the floor, which sucked. Which we all had to sleep on the floor next to the bathroom. It'd be freezing.
Oh, that's just
getting walked over every now and then for people going to the bathroom. It sucked, but
it's fun when you win though and get the ride. Bus home, but not when you lose.
No.
Not the bus ride home when you lose. Get swept. You're like, that's tough. But yeah, man, the Big Ten's next level. I think it's who do we have? Bernard Docker on last week. He's talking, man, North Dakota, how we were treated there is better than how some NHL.
Yeah, well, just their facilities, and I think they
maybe
probably
not
get around the same
but
amount
facilities.
Of merch too. Because that's not the norm in the NCHF. I mean, UMD probably gets decent now that they've won a couple times, but Miami, Ohio, for example, is not getting the same amount of merch and accommodations as Michigan.
Yeah,
it's just a little bit different. I don't know. Not that it's worse. Maybe it's more gritty, a little more hair on your chest in the duck jaw.
Yeah, seriously.
Show it off a bit.
What is favorite hockey memory for you? It can be high school, college so far. Before that,
got a couple. Obviously winning the state tournament.
Yeah,
and going 31-0 was.
Did you ever feel bad? What was the final score of the championship game?
4-1, I think.
4-1.
Okay. I thought it was more than that.
Yeah.
No, but either way, it wasn't. Yeah,
what was that year like? Not to stop you in your question. In high school, you're just you guys are the fucking men. On campus.
Well, the year before, we got at the championship and we had a good team and we had all of us coming back. We were only losing, I think it was 4 or 5 seniors. so the majority of our team was coming back, and
you just knew.
we said at the beginning of the year, like, we want to go undefeated, and it's video documented. I think somebody
We gotta find that video.
there was like a whole video on it that somebody did of us, and yeah, that was our goal. And I mean, we had some tough games. Like, we beat Edina in the regular season, which was like unheard of for us. Like, because they were insane. Like, they're always so good, especially
so we like a USHL team in Edina.
Yeah,
every year.
Nanny.
Yeah, but I mean, the tournament, like, because the year prior we went into 2 overtime games, one being double overtime, and we played Eden Prairie again. So, and hopefully, or thank God that it didn't go into double overtime, because that was a tough game. And it was scary because you never know what could happen.
Right.
Luckily, we're on the right side of it. But I mean, they had like Casey, Lieberman, like all those guys, and like Michael Graham. But yeah, but just winning it was crazy, because we said it from the beginning of the year, and I guess we just didn't really think about it when it happened. Like when we're like going to the tournament, we're like, oh, could we actually do it? And then when it actually happened, it was crazy. And the whole thing at the school that they did for us was sweet, and it was like a big ceremony. So yeah, it was a great thing to be a part of.
You lived every Minnesota kid's dream.
I know.
And then you got to play Division I hockey, and now you're playing at Wisconsin. So
yeah, the second thing I'd have to say would probably be, well, the tournament's a given. That was very cool to be a part of. But winning the GLI championship my freshman year, what else I forget, but yeah, that was cool. Just being Michigan first game. They started to come back at the end, but thank God we held with it. And then playing Tech in the final. So that was 2 double-shot teams in the final. Yeah, them beating Michigan State and us beating Michigan. It was kind of cool to see that. So yeah, those are probably my top 3.
For any players in high school, like at Lakeville North or in juniors right now, what advice are you giving them to get to the Division I level and succeed?
I just say work when other people aren't.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of times when people take days off and they lose that week or month of development in their game, and if you just keep like working out or skating or doing the little things in practice that can make you a better player, you will ultimately exceed them or even pass them. So yeah, I mean, for me, in the love of the game, you just gotta love it. Like, if you don't like it, then obviously don't put all your time to it, because you're going to grow to hate it.
Yeah.
But if you love the game, then just keep going and make sure you're getting better every day, and don't do things that will put you like on a down post. Don't do things that will knock you off the top, because a lot of people are coming up and a lot of people want to take your spot. So
I like it. So what does that look like for you though in an off season like this season? You're going to a new team, but how much training are you doing? What does your normal day look like in the off season?
Usually I would go to the training house. That's the Vikings training facility or whatever, with a group of guys from Lakeville. But this year I got to be at school from June 14th to middle of August. So that's like it's called phase 1, and it's like a whole training and skating
at Wisconsin.
Yep. So I'll be there, and that'll be good for my development, because I'll be there. I'll be able to skate whenever I want, and that's just majority what I wanted to do. So.
Okay, well, there you go. That's I mean,
you told that guy to bag you, right?
Well, yeah. I said, mess me up, because I need it.
Just send him your receipt.
The first thing he does, he deletes DoorDash off his phone. Like,
just throws his phone in the way.
He's like, nope.
I don't even think I want a car there. They got healthier options there for me. So I'll have to dine with the boys, because they showed me the ropes there when I was there. So
bunch of free meals. You're wearing number 8, so
yeah. See how long that lasts.
Just wear your hat brim really low. Yeah, so
ever heard of Cole? Yeah, that's me.
He's not like a
media guy, no, but
yeah, he's just like all business.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What other young guys are on that team that would happily do it
for the Avs? New Hook would.
We're connected with New Hook, yeah.
New Hook's fits. Yeah, is that something you're gonna get into now that you're Big Ten? You're gonna just like nasty style coming to the game?
Ooh,
it's like dub shot. You're probably just that's hard hat. Full tuck.
Hard hat.
Jeans.
No, yeah, I had some of the worst. I gotta up my game.
Yeah, you do.
I think they'll help you out though with like fresh merch.
Yeah. When we were playing in like a home game, like we didn't have any photographers.
Really?
It's tough.
Taking pictures of us when we were walking in, like.
Oh yeah, well no, most schools don't.
Yeah.
Even at Wisconsin, they didn't. They were pumped when Miles is with the camera in the tunnel, and all the boys are walking like, "What the fuck's this?" Like
It's something
this
that every school
It'd be
should do.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier if there was like a huge corridor that you had to walk down to the locker room.
But so many rinks is
That's something that BC does do well because they had like fits for every game. I mean, I think it's probably because New Hook's like, you guys should check this out.
Yeah,
he was wearing it.
Yeah, that was some cruiser was excited for the pictures that they got.
Oh yeah.
Cruz
is pumped right now.
That guy's all about his style.
But do you say he's got best eye on the team?
At Bowling Green?
No.
Oh wow.
It's close.
Close?
No.
Who's taking it home?
Cruiser. Oh my god, I don't want to do this.
He's got to pump someone's tires.
I know, but his tires are already pumped. Carson Musser. Cruiser said that already in his pod.
Yep.
But I mean, they go back and forth. They're
toe to toe.
Yeah, they got some good style. I need some take.
What about?
Oh, there's Nanny. Wow.
Yeah.
Great clips.
Good for him.
Wow.
I have one question we should ask is just like what game should we be coming? Not that some of your schedule right now, but if you had to predict, where are we showing up for the Ghosts if you guys end up playing them?
I think Michigan.
Or Michigan.
Yeah,
I'd say one of those two.
Yeah.
I don't really know the rivals, obviously the Gophers, but I don't know what it is with Michigan. Like I'm sure it's big because Michigan is always very good.
Right.
And they have a lot of
it
talent.
comes over from other sports too, like football, where the Badgers huge,
Yeah. So I'd say one of those.
Okay. Well, we're gonna come watch a game.
We'll bring the Panera for sure. We got you. Straight to the locker room. Granado's gonna hate us, but whatever we can do to help out, we want to.
I need to stop.
we need to protect him a little bit here, man.
No, you'll be in shape by the time we get there.
Yeah, I'm hopefully that's the plan.
That's the goal for the summer.
Yeah.
Hey, for me, it's always diet starts tomorrow.
Yeah, and then you have a Domino's the next day.
12 beers.
What's your go-to order? Do you do like the 2 medium, 2 topping?
I just
that used to be my college.
I just do a medium pepperoni. I'm a plain Jane. Yeah, okay. I hate it. I'm such a picky eater.
I like pepperoni straight up too. It's just more like
are you going ranch or
save money?
If I have it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
There you go.
That's what we're bringing in the locker.
which adds another fatty factor to my.
Got a large pap with your name on it here. Yeah. Just slide it under the door. We're good to go.
Well, that's all we got here from Max Johnson's going to be the new number 8 at Wisconsin.
Yeah, I think we're all going to forget about the old one real quick.
Yeah, yep. No.
Sorry, Cole.
Sorry, Cole. He says, he puts his head down.
I don't want to do you dirty, man. Hopefully I can live up to expectation. But
exactly.
Well, I mean,
we'll see.
Get back to the tourney. Get past those pesky Beavs.
Yeah, and then maybe I'll be playing with you and Shell next year. Who knows?
Playing them.
The Beavs?
Yeah.
He's gonna rip out
Nobody likes playing the Beavs.
It's just so boring. They just played a good defensive game.
And that's how they beat Wisconsin.
Pucks deep.
Yeah.
That's how they beat Cole.
Pucks deep.
That's all it is. But
they do have a tough one around the net.
That's how you win games.
That was a tough one. But
yeah.
That was a tough one for the guy.
I love that we got to touch on the Beavs a little bit.
Yeah, the Beavs made their way into the pod once again.
Always do.
But yeah, no, we're excited to come to Wisconsin next year and watch you play and just experience the atmosphere that they have there. It's insane. It's next level. So, but thanks for coming on, Max. We appreciate you taking your time and
thanks for having
coming
me.
on in the off season, our first in studio podcast. Yeah, it's gonna be a good memory. We'll look back on this one.
Appreciate
I'm
you.
I'm honored.
Appreciate you not kicking my ass after a couple just questionable questions.
No,
that's huge.
I'm a teddy bear, like I said.
Love it. All right, I think that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Play us out.
Coyle, long shot deflected. They score! Oh, that was a filthy deflection by Max Johnson at the side of the goal. Salman Kangas was in excellent position.
Here comes Johnson. Johnson moves in, shoots, scores! Max Johnson against the Falcons.
Near post. Bowling Green leads. Max Johnson with the goal. For Johnson, that's his 15th goal of the season. What a comeback from Bowling Green.
I understand they hungry, but please don't hate, that's ugly. I've been sliding, shaking, moving, I've been popping in my city. Shawty say she love the way we do it with me. I be too turned up to ever give a I ain't come to argue, let a please, baby. They been talking pennies, I need bigger bucks. About to catch a flight, I need to switch it up. Got that black boy joint, might do my dance on him. Take no disrespect, might put my hands on him. Hit this chicken, now she wanna marry me. But she gon' need some closure and some therapy. Came back to the city with my bank account on